Good morning, Happy New Year from Delaware Camera. My name is Steven. We're going to do a super quick store walkthrough, try and get you in and out and show you some of the things we've got, some of the new things that are happening here in 2021 at Delaware Camera. So first, we're going to talk lighting. So right now, on the camera I'm using right now, I do have a Litra Pro LED light. I can show you what happens when I turn that guy off. I get really sad and tired. One of the things that we've got that helps you get rid of any of those wrinkles, the wrinkles under your eyes, gives you really nice, even soft lighting, are ring lights. We've got a set right by the door here to show off what you can do. I'm going to throw the camera in between the ring light and real quick turn it on and let the camera adjust. And now check that out. All those dark circles under my eyes are gone. This is the 18-inch ProMaster ring light. So this is definitely a big one, but does a very nice job. The one that I really like at this point, and actually gave to my wife for Christmas, is this little 10-inch ring light. You've got controls right on the front. And so what I can do is power on, and I've got controls for brightness, and I've got controls for color temperature. You can see it change from warm to cool or somewhere in between. So let's see what that looks like from the other side. So we start with the light off, and you can see, take a look behind me, everything going on. Now I turn the light on, turn the light up a little bit, let the camera's auto exposure adjust, and take a look. Definitely look much better. I can warm myself up a bit, bring that brightness. As I crank the brightness up higher, take a look at what's happening in the background. Everything's getting darker as the exposure is adjusting for me. So really great kit, 10-inch ProMaster mobile ring light. Comes with a battery, comes with a grip. You can plug it in, comes with a phone mount, everything you need to get started in whatever situation you're in. So I'm gonna turn my light back on. Look good. Let's keep going around the store. So we've got flashes, flash accessories, more LEDs, on-camera LEDs, studio LEDs, more studio stuff upstairs. Hopefully we'll get there in my 3 minutes. Peak Design bags, straps. We got the Peak Design tripods, both the aluminum and carbon fiber. Other accessories, other straps over here. Peak Design is great. Personally, I am full-on Wandered. This is the Wandered Provoke 21 and the Wandered Provoke 31. This is the bag that I used to use every day when I was carrying more gear. With COVID, I have not been carrying as much, so I actually use one of their smaller packable bags, the Wandered Veer bag. Love it. It's small. I can collapse it down if I don't need to carry it, but comes with me. Great bags. We'll definitely go through a full walkthrough of those at some point. More camera bags, big, small, big roller bags if you've got a lot of gear, little tiny bags just to protect it, something that you can actually throw into another backpack. Keep moving around down here. Film, this is the fridge, the famous fridge. We've got color film, Kodak, Cinestill, lomography. This, in the last year, our film stock and selection has grown significantly in what we're offering. We've got a little Polaroid Originals down there, Kodak consumer film, black and white, Lomo black and white, all kinds of really cool stuff, film project. Keep moving around here. Black and white paper, black and white chemistry, anything that if you're going to set up a home darkroom, what you'd need, you're all set over here. Fuji Instax. Fuji Instax, very similar to Polaroid, but a lot more cameras at this point. Polaroid is now a new company, so Fuji, if you're looking for something fun, we've got, look at that, every color. Black, white, pink, blue, another pink. I didn't know there were two pinks. That's purple lilac. Instax square, Instax wide, all kinds of Instax film, cases, camera cleaning stuff, batteries, more cases. Ooh, check out over here. We've got the couple still life studios. If you are shooting stuff, small objects, again, lighting, these guys make it very easy to shoot small objects repeatedly and get consistently good quality. So here we've got Jack the Bear in there, set it up. Again, you've got lights that are diffused on the top, and all of the surfaces are highly reflective, so that you've got light bouncing around everywhere in there. You've got something that you want to shoot, throw it in, quick shot, and then repetitive. Just jewelry, small objects, something for eBay, or a product you're trying to sell. Very, very easy stuff. Smaller still life studio here, different option up there. Here we've got used. Used shelf is looking a little thin, so if you've got cameras or camera equipment that you do not currently use, and you're looking for a little extra cash, come on in, or looking for a trade-in, bring it in. We'll take a look at it and see what kind of pricing we can get for you. Gloves. These are the ProMaster photo gloves. Really, really nice. Come in two styles. There's the knit design, and a little bit warmer, the 4 layers. These are the ones that I personally use, is the large 4-layer ProMaster gloves. What makes them photo gloves is nice tight fit. You've got 6 different sizes from extra small all the way up through extra, extra large. So you can get a glove that fits and fits you really well. Good grips on the fingers and hands, so you can hold onto your camera. And then also the index finger and thumb have foldaways, so that your finger can come out and control either a touchscreen or get a little bit better tactile feel onto your camera. So lenses, audio equipment, microphones, Saramonic, ProMaster, Rode microphones, all right in here. Rental. This is an area that's been growing a lot in the last year. More big glass, more accessory in the lenses, other options. Some great cameras. Canon A7R4, Sony A7R4, Canon 5D, Nikon Z6, and Nikon D850. That's what's there right now. More stuff coming in and more options available. Some stuff's out right now as well. Memory cards, you can never have enough memory. Fast memory if you're shooting video, shooting a lot of fast action, you want fast memory, lots of it, you can never have enough. New cameras, Sony, so let's start here. Sony RX, the Sony RX100, Sony RX10 Mark IV. This is, if you want just one camera to do everything, this is it. The best option right there. For a small pocket camera that's going to do a lot better than a cell phone, definitely one of these RX100s. I actually personally use the Sony RX100 Mark III. Right now for this video, I'm using the Sony ZV-1, their vlogger camera, because that's kind of what I'm doing right here. Up top here, what is all of this? G-Master. G-Master. High-end Sony lenses. That looks to be pretty close to a complete set. So 12, 16, 24, 70, 85, 100 to 400. Full set of Sony G-Master, Sony A9, Sony A7R Mark IV, A7 III, A7S3 A7S Mark III, A7 II, A7C. We'll have a conversation about this sometime. I think it's going to be my next camera. We'll see. I'm shooting Fuji currently. I'm falling in love with this camera more and more. I love small, compact. That's what I'm looking for. Canon 5D Mark IV, 6D Mark II, 90D, Canon T8i R5 right there, R6 right here. Lots and lots of Canon options. Canon glass, Fuji. I said currently I'm shooting with a Fuji X-T3, and yeah, that Sony's definitely got my eye. The other camera that has my eye is the Fuji XS10. Really good mid-range. If you're not a professional but you want those professional results and professional quality, this camera right here for the price point at right at $1,000, $999, is an awesome, awesome option. Lots of Fuji glass. That is what really sets Fuji apart. Keep moving down. We can look at Nikon 750, 750, 780, Z50, Z5, Z7 Mark II. That is a beast of a camera, brand new. Z-mount lenses, lots and lots of Z-mount lenses. If you're thinking about switching, going mirrorless, it's definitely something you want to get in your hands, touch, hold, and feel, because there are a lot of advantages. I personally will not go back to shooting a DSLR. Just for my shooting style, I do not consider myself a pro. I like shooting family, friends. My shooting is for me. Mirrorless, small is where it is. And now with cameras like the Z7 Mark II or the Canon R5 or the Sony A7s, the manufacturers are really showing that the future is mirrorless, and there are reasons. So come on in, pick those cameras up, put them in your hands, and figure out and learn why everybody's going mirrorless. It's not just because. There are a lot of actual advantages to it. All right, we've got fearless leader, Mr. Mark Miller. What you working on?
Slide scans. Got some big old slides we're scanning.
Big square slide scans.
Big old square slide scans we're making prints out of and putting on a USB as well.
Awesome. So those are going on the flatbed.
Yep.
We also have bulk slide scanning, where we set up in old slide duplicating machine. This is actually a pretty cool setup. So to digitize our slides, you've got 35mm slide and a digital camera on top with this old slide duplicating machine that we've repurposed. You're not just duplicating it onto film, now we're duplicating it onto digital. Very, very, very high quality way to digitize your slides. So that is the right answer for those guys. So if you've got slides sitting around, you know you do, bring them on in, we can get them scanned. Joe's working here on the lab, printing all of our pictures. Joe, this machine, what's the largest size it can print?
12 by 44.
12 by 44 on this machine. And then over here is the big poster printer. This guy will do anything up to 40 by 60, I think even wider, but a full 40 on the short edge is what this printer will do. Run around in the back. Not everybody gets to see this. Trust me, it's clean. Transfers, VHS transfers, digitizing, VHS to DVD, VHS to digital. If you're going to transfer at this point, just go to a digital. We'll copy everything over onto a USB thumb drive or a flash drive. That's the way to do it at this point. 8mm scans. So if you've got old movie film, we'll transfer those guys for you. VHS, digital 8, VHS-C, the little tiny cassettes. Any of those old memories that you've got laying around, bring them in. We can get those transferred over onto new modern media so that those memories don't get lost. When I came in this morning before the store opened, Bridget was working on an 8mm transfer, and she said that every splice on the reel, it was a 600-foot reel, every time it had been sliced, that slice separated. And so she has to go through stop, tape it back together, and then restart the scan. So those 8mm film is only deteriorating as we go. So get it transferred now before it can't be done and before the film just starts crumbling when you try and do it. So real quick, we're gonna go upstairs. Let's run. I'm a little over my 5-minute mark. Looks like we're about 15, but let's go super quick and see if we can finish this off. Upstairs, not everybody knows we've got an upstairs. It's relatively new in the last couple of years. Studio lighting, the ProMaster Unplugged, great setups. We've also got Godox for studio lighting and LED, TTL manual control for your mono lights, paper. We have made a commitment to stocking just about everything that's available at this point. So either in the 53-inch or in the 107-inch, we have got, if there's a color you need, we have got it. So, and you can make sure that you're getting the right color. So paper backdrops, if you're shooting portraits, anything you need, we have all of the different paper backdrops. More studio lighting equipment. So here is a full series of LEDs. LED strip light, LED spots. These guys are great. I use 3 of these at home. This is my setup. This is the ProMaster LED 1000. Comes in, you can get it in a 2-light kit. That's the way to do it. The 2-light kit comes with these great portable light stands. Comes in a bicolor or a daylight balanced. go with the bicolor. It's worth it to be able to adjust and color balance, because I can see right now my color balance is pretty off. I've got the warm light because when I was downstairs, my light was a little warmer. So let's try and cool and balance me to the lighting that's here. That looks a little bit better. You saw how the light on my forehead was still a little bit yellow because the camera's trying to white balance for outside. If I swing back around, should balance that out. On the black backdrop, it's going to adjust exposure pretty quick. So looks better, but being able to adjust the color of the light, that shift from sort of a warm light or a yellow tone to a blue light, cooler tone, is definitely important. So I recommend going with the bicolors, but you do lose some total power output. Other accessories, we've got light stands, lighting equipment, backdrops, green screen backdrops. Those have been super popular the past year. If you want to get the super clean zoom background or change your background out with a green screen, makes it very easy when you have a green screen in the back, not just doing the digital cutout, and if it's not moving, it's not there, but as soon as something moves, it comes in. So umbrellas, reflectors, other accessories. Through this door, I didn't bring my keys up, I'm silly, but we've got a rental studio in there. Some big renovations coming to the rental studio, new equipment, new lighting, and we're gonna paint the walls, going gray, nice neutral color. The rental studio should be a nice space that if you have a shoot that you need to do, you can come on in, come on up, and we'll see what we can do for you. Spinning around, continuing. Another display of those studio ring lights, very popular, definitely come take a look. Some bigger still life studios, and finally I'm going to end on the infamous dollar table. So this is where stuff that still has value but not necessarily enough to keep in the store comes and sits and lives. Pick something out, it's yours for $1. There's a win right there. Anybody remembers the Sony Mavica? And you can grab a set of 3.5 floppy disks to go with it. So lots and lots of options, lots of stuff here at Delaware Camera. We've got classes, virtual classes. Schedule should be up later this week. That's a commitment. I'm going to do it. Get the schedule up and check it out. Keep following us on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Check out the website, cameraspot.com. Prints, gifting, accessories, anything you need. Thank you for your support. This is Stephen from Delaware Camera. Have a good one.